Irfan, Immigration and Visa News. Today I will tell you such Canadian program you can go and you can work very easily, and processing is quite simple and approachable to you, mean that you can apply and you can win this work permit very easily. Reason of refusals from Canada work permits and tourist visa reason is that you did not select right province, you did not select right category, you did not select right applications which is suitable to you. Normally most of the applications to the Canadian work permit, they are running after expressway entry, which is a most complicated process, English speaking requirement, and their other requirements, the CRS score, and then the delaying tactics of Canada in these, because they are top professionals. Canada cannot do anything because that is totally merit based work permits on merit. Definitely when the work permits people are applying from all over the world, all the competitor universities, and also the CV making techniques are also very different of the some countries, and some people write very good CVs and cover letter. That's the point I share you lot of time, that you must write good cover letter and good SOP for job and student. And I will tell you, if you will write a keywords in the cover letter and SOP, 99.9% they will invite you for the work permit. Now I am telling you in this clip, sorry for late details, but I was telling you some earlier things. The Quebec work permit program, the Quebec is the province in which a lot of professionals are required. Good point about Quebec is that they started new point based system, and new point based system is very different from the point based system from other provinces and the express entry program and even PNP program. And this Quebec work permit program, or our immigration program, completely has the favor of Canadian federal government and IRCC. You know that Canada made independent province that you can invite overseas people by yourself according to your need, and Quebec developed their own point based system which is quite relaxed than the other Canadian immigration programs. If we were watching the Quebec details regarding that, four type of the professions are allowed to work and live in Quebec city. This is the complication, and this is the limitation, that you need to stay in that province. That is the, when you will not be nominated in the province, so definitely you have to stay in a province. But immigration to such provinces are quite easier than the big provinces, because Canada want to adjust the people in less populated area, you can say in the rural area. So this Quebec city has four type of immigration programs. I will name one by one. Number one, skilled workers. Skilled workers can apply, and skilled workers requirements are quite as I am telling, easier and relaxed. And you comment me, I will give you details as well, and I will record further clips one by one in all these four categories. Now I am just outlining these four segments of immigration in the Quebec province of the Canada. Skilled worker, plumber, electricians. And if you are not eligible for other provinces, if you are not eligible for express entry program, if your tourist visa is being refused again and again, why you are not applying to that province in which chances are more than the normal province? Second, experience class category. This category is for those individuals who are studying in Canada, Quebec. If you have studied visa of the Quebec, and you did a diploma, and you did a bachelor degree, and you did a 12 glass degree, even master degree, even diploma, you are eligible for this experience class category program, in which 100% chance you will be adjusted. 100% I am telling, if you are studying. So therefore, if you are applying for student visa Canada, please remember, you don't think you require only student visa. Canada and consultants will not tell you. I have email, please contact me, I will tell you everything before application for the student visa, how you can win the student visa and how you can get the work permit and how you can get the permanent residency of the Canada. That's the main point. Because look here, if you would have been the student in Quebec, of course the small province, now there was 100% chance you can switch your student visa after completion of the degree into the work permit, and which is leading to the permanent residency. Resemble in these provinces, when you will stay, your nationality, your citizenship is assured, because immigration department, immigration of refugee and refugee immigration department, IRCC Canada, always favored those people who live in specific area, and also in the specific area in which less population is present and less populated areas are there, and people less live there, and people move to main cities of the Canada. Evidence is there. The work permit of these provinces are quite easier than the work permit of other provinces. You will be asking why federal program like express entry program is quite complicated and Quebec work permit immigration program, even other provinces program are easier. Even Quebec is easier. So what is the reason? Reason is that in express class entry, when you will be selected, when you will be invited, you will be free to live in any country. So definitely you will live in Toronto. You will not go to Quebec because salary is problem, and definitely in India, Asia, you would not like to live in a rural area. You would like to live in the city area. So that's the main problem. On merit you will be selected. When you will be selected on merit, you can live in any city of Canada. But when you are selected under province Quebec program, you will write an agreement, I 100% will stay in this province. But I think if you want to move to Canada, so what happens? You are living in that province or in that province. No question is that, sir, we will live in Quebec throughout whole life. This is the main question. No, you will not live in this province throughout the whole life. You will live only up to your permanent residency. Once you will get the passport, you are Canadian citizen, you are independent, you can move to any place, you can move to any city. So this is just transitional time. This is the time just you need to stay for some time up to permanent residency. Of course you have to get something, so you have to lose something. You will get some little salary, but you will be in Canada. Nobody will say you are outside Canada. Just live there, work there, and get your permanent residency and get your Canadian passport, which is your dream. The many families I know, they just moved from Europe to Canada after leaving their jobs for Canadian passport. Once they got the Canadian passport, they moved back to Europe. Now you will tell, what is the advantage? They are not Asian now, they are Canadian. They can move throughout the world, they can work throughout the world, and they can charge the social security charges from the Canada, health facilities, and also the jobless allowance, the free education for the kids, and insurance, and also the pension benefits. So a lot of the benefits in Canadian passports are there. So for those benefits, definitely you need to live in province for some time. I think this is not the bad deal. The fourth type of the professions which are allowed to work in Canada and live in Canada, those are the business people. If you have good salary, if you are working, your business is good, and your financial outputs are more, even you are freelancers are also allowed under this program. You can apply from Quebec and you can work there, you can do business there, and the business immigration is quite easier, and the numbers of business people are more in the Quebec. They accept more number of the business people because each country want to enhance the business. The business people are welcome elsewhere and unlikely in the Quebec. Fifth type of the people which can enter humanitarian. The people who are refugees on human basis, some people will be allowed, but they are not the guarantees, because humanitarian and refugees are being invited applications throughout the provinces. I can't say that they will entertain much, because there is a lot of restrictions from the Canada, because they need to combat resources, they need to check how many resources they have. But Canadian Prime Minister soft-hearted and allowed many refugees to settle. So Quebec programs also allowed refugees to apply. So this is also one of the best method to settle in Canada if you are refugees. And like Afghani people or the people of Middle East who are in trouble, they can apply in this province. But problem is one, that they need to take approval from the federal government. Four professions which I told you, skilled workers. If you have some sort of the skills, believe me, nobody will refuse you. You have diploma, you are recognized, and just you do 6 bands IELTS, and even 6 bands in PTE is enough to get immigration to Canada and immigration to other countries. Quebec province, which is normally ignored by many consultant, many agents. Normally we know Alberta, we know Brunswick, we know other provinces program. Quebec programs are always ignored because they think that is not the much developed province. My opinion, my suggestion, just go to Canada. Don't think this is a province, which type of, this is a Quebec province, this is a Brunswick, this is a Alberta. Go to Canada. After 2 years, when you will get permanent residency, you can move to all Canada. Thank you very much for information. Keep updating my clips, keep watching my clips for updated news. Subscribe my channel and like my channel, Irfan Immigration and Visa News. Thank you very much.